it's Frenchie. I am continuing the I knew I was gonna say that. I'm finishing the eclipse season videos. Yesterday I did Aries through Virgo, and I'm gonna finish, Libra through Pisces. I just got really exhausted because it's really heavy energy for everybody. But basically, this is going to be looking into how eclipse season has been affecting us, your sign. Check your sun, moon, and rising, right? But basically, a message that I delivered at the beginning of the first video was that a lot of things are being taken away from us, just so things could be put back in. Like, I think that a lot of people were not on the right path, so that's kind of why things are happening the way that they are, right? Towers, a lot of people are having tower moments, so just a lot of things. It feels like destruction, right? It just feels like everything's crumbling, but it's because a lot of us we forgot why we were here. We forgot what our mission was, what we're supposed to be doing. So this is just, Spirit's way of, what is it? Fist in a velvet glove type shit of redirecting us to where we need to be and where we need to go. Which, as humans, we want what we want when we want it. But when you're put on this earth for something else, it kind of makes it hard for, our spirit guides or our ancestors, whoever, to just like idly sit back and watch us fuck everything up. So they're like, no, you need to be reminded of who you are. You need to be reminded of why you're here in the first place, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to fucking push you off that cliff. But what you don't know is that at the bottom of that cliff is just brand new beginning. So yeah, that's kind of just what's going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to be starting with Libra, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get an oracle card for you first, see what your overall energy is during this eclipse season. What messages does Libra need to take away from this eclipse season? Wow, okay, so we got 2. Wow, okay, cool. I like this. So what you guys have, interestingly enough, so move beyond intention to belief. And that's a 5. So definitely there's some things that you for sure want for yourself, right, Libra? There's these things that you want, and there may have been a sense that you felt like you couldn't have them, or there was things in your life that, all the drama kept piling up, all the blocks kept piling up, so you started to have doubts. But what this card tells me is that you have these intentions, you have these plans. So believe that these plans are yours. Believe that these dreams that you have are yours, and it will happen that way, right? Don't ever think that just because shit hits the fan that you don't deserve what you want or what you've always dreamed of. That's not it. So move beyond the intention behind it and start to really believe that you already have it or that you're going to have it. We have nourish the sacred feminine. 18 breaking down to a 9. Yeah. So I love that this card came out. Libra is ruled by Venus. This card to me speaks to, and the moon is here too. So, and I know cardinal signs, we are Libras, we're a cardinal sign. They're going to be hit pretty heavy during this whole shift. But nourish your emotions is basically what it's saying. Try not to hide from them, try not to run away from them, but really nourish this emotional journey that you're going on. Really tend to yourself, process what you're going through, and practice unconditional love, right? Because that's kind of what femininity is about. Well, I shouldn't say femininity, but the sacred feminine, it's this feeling of unconditional love. It's this nurturing energy. It's giving, it's caring. So Libra, you may have not been feeling like that lately, but this is a reminder to water that part of yourself because it's important. It's really important. You don't want life to make you hard, right? Yeah. Okay, what deck do I want to start with? Okay, I'm called to do this one. So, what's going on for Libras during this eclipse season? Something definitely toxic here. Something toxic. And there you go. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Okay. So the first card that got popped out is the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But this speaks to a very toxic energy. This speaks to overindulging. It could be a toxic situation in regards to a relationship or a job. That was a really gnarly head flip. It could be something toxic that is like a relationship or a job or just habits that you formed for yourself. But there's definitely something here, like this eclipse energy is making you see things that are toxic or is very prevalent. You may be self-sabotaging a lot too. We have the Magician reversed, Gemini energy, whoa. Followed by the Four of Wands. So just based off those three cards, I'm seeing that there is something toxic here that has stopped you from manifesting true happiness. Definitely. Something toxic here has almost like halted your manifestation or, again, your beliefs and able to achieve true happiness. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A very motherly energy. She's nurturing, she's caring, wifey material. She's my wifey material card. Followed by the Queen of Swords. This is you. Libra, Aquarius. I gotta sneeze, sorry. Whoa. Whoa. That's a message for somebody. Okay. But yeah, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, air energy. I think that whatever is toxic has kind of almost put a barrier between who you are and who you know you can be. For some of you guys, your mom could be toxic. I hate to say that, but it's true. Some of your guys' mom could be toxic, but that's only for a couple people. But something here has stopped you from being able to manifest true happiness. You're starting to look at the structures of your life and you're just kind of like, whoa, when did things stop happening for me? Four of Wands is also a card about, the marriage card, twin flame card. So it could also be that you guys could be dealing with something toxic is happening within your union, or the person you're with is toxic. But I think that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords here, I think this is what you're trying to get back to. You're trying to get back to feeling this, right? You're trying to get back to that feeling of being on top, being within your power, and really feeling good, right? So something here has stopped you from being able to manifest something like, I guess, happiness, and something may have been taking your power and you're trying to regain your power. I'm staying with this deck. Whoa, okay then. Okay. But what I love about this, what I'm seeing is you're getting back to a place of balance with the Temperance. You're getting back to a sense of feeling balanced and feeling at peace. Time is on your side. What I love about this is that this is something you're actively doing. You're recognizing that there was something toxic and it was stopping me from being happy. It was stopping me from feeling within my power. But you're gradually going towards that. You're gradually going towards feeling at peace about something. And with the Nine of Swords reversed, oh yeah. You're like, I'm not going to harbor any more negative thoughts. I'm not going to harbor any more negative feelings about myself, about the situation. You're getting back to a mental peace. That's awesome. You're getting back to feeling at peace within your own mind because something was, you're gaining clarity, you know? You're gaining clarity. You're like, I wasn't operating the way that I need to. It could have been you that was being toxic. You yourself being toxic, and you recognized it. You recognized that whatever toxicity you were harboring was stopping you from being able to manifest your true happiness, and it was taking you without your power. It could be somebody around you, it could be a situation around you, but it could also definitely be yourself. But you're getting out of that. You're like, I'm going towards peace. You're definitely moving towards peace, Libra, and you're letting go of negative thoughts. Dope. Okay. I'm actually gonna stop right there. Wow, we have all the queens. Interesting. Whew, okay. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. So, Ace of Swords reversed. You may be hesitating to speak your truth about something, right? You may be hesitating to let somebody know how you feel. You may be hesitating to tell people to go fuck themselves. You're like, you bring too much negativity. I can't talk today. You bring too much negativity in my life, so you gotta go. But because you're a Libra, Libras don't like to be mean. We can be, like, don't get it twisted. But Libras don't necessarily like to be mean. Sometimes they like to just keep things copacetic. That's why you see a lot of Libras, they go ghost. Because they'd rather leave quietly and like basically disappear versus having this big old showdown of like, I gotta tell you all these, you know, truth bombs. But I see you maybe holding on to pieces of truth. Maybe you're not being completely honest about how you feel, about how a situation's making you feel. You could even not be admitting to yourself that you're toxic. We have the Tower here. So some shit definitely went down. You definitely realized something painful happened, something broke down and it blew up. Something blew up your fucking world. It could have been somebody who was not being honest with you, and it wasn't until this Tower moment that you're like, oh, okay. You're like, okay. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages, y'all. A lack of honesty could have led to this Tower moment too. Yeah. From either, whatever side, a lack of honesty, a lack of being truthful led to things kind of blowing up, right? We have the Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know if this is you. I really don't think this is you. It could be a fire sign in the mix here. She could have been part of this tower moment. But you could also be harboring the energy of Queen of Wands, even if I don't think this is you, but I think you could be harboring that energy of herself. And she's very passionate. She doesn't she's very creative, and she knows what she wants. So it could have been that this tower moment has propelled you into this state of Queen of Wands. And she's the bitch that when she walks into a room, everybody's looking at her, but she's not even, she doesn't care. She knows she's the shit, but she's not necessarily basking in it. She's just being herself. Like, she's just standing there. She's just like, okay. Like, she's okay. She's okay. Weirdly enough, I feel like some of this tower moment has helped you to get into that Queen of Wands state of mind. Of, you know what? This happened, but, like, fuck it. Like, you're like, this happened, it sucked, fuck it. But I do think it's playing on your mind a little bit, because we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So this is about you losing passion for something. You're losing passion for something. Or you lost an opportunity for passion. I think some of you guys could be trying to be very Libra-like right now and refusing to be passionate about something just because, I mean, the next card is the Four of Swords. More air energy, definitely your energy. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to freak out about this. I'm just going to go back and think. I'm just going to go back and think about it. I really think that you guys are holding on to how you truly feel. Especially we have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed. You're holding on to truths about how you really feel, and you're holding on to the more raw emotions about the situation. And you're doing it to maintain peace of mind. You're like, I could lose my mind about this, but no, instead of going to be the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to hold my head high. But you're definitely in a deep period of, like, you have to rest. You're just like, you know what? I see things for what they are. I'm not quite ready to talk about it. I need to go back and I just need to rest. I can't talk to anybody right now. I just need to rest. Because then we have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, it's so weird how we have all the queens on the board. Nourish the sacred feminine. Go bad, bitch. Definitely, you're definitely within your power right now, Libra. Your feminine power. It doesn't matter if you're a guy. It doesn't matter. It just means that I think there's a large part of you that really has to be in touch with your emotions. And it's interesting because she's the only queen who's been reversed. So Queen of Cups reversed, you could also be dealing with, this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the fact that she's reversed tells me that you're not able to deal with this, like what's happening emotionally. You're dealing with it very logically, and you're deciding to keep up appearances. I just heard keep up appearances. But that's what you like to do, Libra. You're just like, you don't like to be taken out of your element. You're very refined. You can be very gracious, right? But with the Queen of Cups reversed, I see that you're not dealing with your emotions properly. Like on the outside, yeah, I got my finances together. Yeah, I'm cutting people off. Yeah, like I know that I'm the shit. But you're not dealing with things the correct way. You're kind of like blanketing your emotions. Queen of Cups, she's very, she can be emotionally volatile. But she's also someone who doesn't know how to handle her emotions. So what's going on here is that you definitely need to get, I love that, Libra, that you are moving forward. You're recognizing things for what they are. You're trying to release toxic energy about a situation, about a person, about yourself. But there is this sense of you still needing to get to the core. And at the core is what are? Is our emotions. So while you're doing all this thinking, you need to do more feeling, right? Nourish the sacred feminine. Let's get some clarifiers. How, okay. Whoop. Okay. So, oh wow, I like how now she's at the bottom of the deck. So what it's funny because we're about to talk about how you're going to be feeling and dealing with when we get out of this eclipse energy. And look, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups reversed, or upright. So you're going to be getting in touch with your emotions. So right now, Five of Pentacles, you may be dealing with a loss, for sure. You may be feeling left out in the cold. You may be feeling broke. This is the broke ass bitch card. You may be feeling like that. But it's interesting because you feeling like this is like, it's a way of understanding that, okay, now I'm dealing with my emotions. Now things are catching up with me. Now I'm feeling, you know, very, almost like alone. I don't want to say you're alone. I don't think you feel alone. This situation could make you feel alone, but you're not alone. But you could be feeling very, just like suffering a loss. Let's just say that how it is, suffering a loss. But we have the Eight of Cups here. And you're walking away from emotional disappointment. Look at that moon. You're definitely going to be dealing with lots of emotional shit, Libra. But you're walking away from emotional disappointment. And the only way you're able to walk away from that is because you're dealing with it, finally. And then, here's you. Knight of Swords, air energy. And you're charging, like charging. You were walking away at first. Now you're charging forward. Before you were moving forward, moving towards, you know, trying to get back to a better state of mind, but you weren't necessarily being all the way honest about yourself or about the situation. And now that you're dealing with your emotions here, you can finally move forward at a faster pace. And you're like, you're already not looking back. Like, you're not looking back. You're not looking back. What else for Libra? Whoa, that was weird. What else for Libra? So, Seven of Pentacles reversed. This means you're no longer investing in something. You're no longer investing in something. You're like running away. You're like, I'm out this bitch. And you're not investing in something anymore. And then, let me see what's at the bottom of this deck. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not putting work towards something anymore. And you're trying to achieve balance. Okay. Just, that was like another, yeah. But we have the Emperor card. This is the Aries card, so you could be dealing with an Aries. It could be that you're no longer investing in, what's the word? You're no longer investing and you're concentrating on kind of being the emperor of your own world, pretty much. Being the emperor of your own, you're like, no, I'm the bitch. Like, this is my world. And I want to be happy. I want to have a peaceful state of mind. I've dealt with my emotions. There's things that I'm no longer investing in, and I'm going to come out victorious. For sure. I like this. Okay. All right, Libras. yeah, that's kind of it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into, I don't even know who comes next. Scorpio. This will be interesting. I have I want to say 3 planets in Libra and 3 planets in Scorpio. Ooh, just do it. I don't know, Scorpios, what that's about. But I just heard just do it already. I'm not taking that because I'm just shuffling. All right. Hop, hop, hop. So let's go ahead and get your oracle card. What's going on for Scorpios this eclipse season? What messages does Scorpio need to hear? So we have imbalance, 14 breaking down to a 5. So definitely you may be feeling balance, or you may be trying to regain your balance. One thing about Scorpios is they kind of like chaos, you know? So a lot of times they're the ones causing the chaos. So maybe all this eclipse energy is making you feel very like, okay, all right, you know, I can fuck with this. You have you, the muse. 3. Definitely understanding your worth. Definitely understanding that you are special. And definitely realizing what you offer and what you contribute. Because right after that, we have bravely market your magic. 39 breaking down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Another 3. So you're understanding that you are the shit. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Is like, I'm the shit. Hold up. I'm the shit. And you're ready to express that to people. You're like, look at me. I'm the muse. I'm creative. I'm this. I'm that. Now I want to share that with people. So Scorpios, a lot of you can have been possibly sharing more of yourself, your art, however you do. But definitely seeing your worth as far as what you can offer to the world. Not even just one person, but to the world. Nice. Start with this deck. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I kind of want to get a general. I feel like you're embracing chaos. I know I said that at the beginning of this, but I really do feel like Scorpios, in a sense, you're embracing a little bit of this chaos. Because it's reminding you what you have to offer. I don't know. That's interesting. But let's see. We'll get into it. We have the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But I think this could be you, or, you know, whoever, somebody you may be dealing with. But I think that's your energy. You may have had to go at it alone for a bit. Just come back into yourself and really concentrate. You know, definitely some inner reflection here going on. Followed by the 9 of Swords reverse. Releasing negative thoughts, releasing negative, you know, thought blockages, patterns. So you're coming back to a peaceful state of mind. You're like, I had to duck off so I could come back to a peaceful state of mind. With the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Swords reversed. Definitely healing. I think maybe you could have seen that certain things you were doing was not serving you, and then you went into a period of reflection where you're like, okay, I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I need to heal. You may have to right some wrongs. Some Scorpios, you definitely may have to right some wrongs. We have the devil. Capricorn. Could be dealing with the cat. But, so I'm not encouraging anybody to be like cuckoo bananas. But I feel like in the midst of you healing and kind of seeing yourself for the first time, or not for the first time, but you're getting out of this mental prison that you may have thought you were in, and you're seeing yourself like, hey, I have these talents, I have these abilities, and I want to remind people who I am. This devil card here is almost like, it's toxic energy, but I'm not reading it as something that's toxic. I'm almost reading it as something that's very like a dark energy, but it's dark in the way, how can I say this? A dark energy that you may be dealing with, or maybe you're used to it, and in a way it serves you. In a way, this devil energy serves you. Like, say you indulge a lot in this, that, or the other. That's kind of what makes you you. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's good to, be self-destructive, but in a way it makes you you. And it's like you're making peace with the darkness within yourself. You're just like, you may be learning how to balance it. You may be learning how to balance, this calm energy of the hermit and this devil energy. Sorry, you guys. Actually, let me just... A lot happening. My name's being called. But yeah, I think some of you guys may be trying to balance those energies with yourself. If this is a person in your life that is kind of toxic, I just have to say this. It's like very, strong. It's a strong connection. Okay. I'm not going to get into that because this is more about you. This is definitely all about you. So I don't want to go into you having like a person because I just feel like they're not coming up that strong. They may in a second, but yeah. So the next card we have is Strength. Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. But this is you regaining your strength or, feeling much powerful. The fact that you have done this inner reflection work and the fact that you're making like peace with what may be good and bad about you. You're definitely within your power, Scorpio. Or you feel strong, like whatever you're going through right now is making you feel very strong. You have the Queen of Swords reversed. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Cutting things out. You're cutting things out. I think you're cutting out the dead weight, but it's more so you cutting off things about yourself. You're like, I don't like this energy about myself. Done. This is a weak spot of mine. I can't have it anymore. Like, I can't. You're cutting out negative thoughts. You're cutting out negative people. You're cutting off doubt. Very interesting. Yeep. Take that one. Like, do I want one more? I do. Okay. July. Okay. Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra. This is you, again, regaining balance. You know, she's holding the scales. Trying to regain balance within something. No, you are not trying. You are regaining balance in something. And I think you want justice for yourself. So you're understanding that things do need to get cut out. You're understanding how to somehow intertwine all these complicated aspects of your personality or yourself. Some of you guys, well, some of y'all may be like wanting justice. You guys are trying to, Scorpios are very unapologetic. I think you guys are unapologetic when it like depends on the situation. You guys could be very unapologetic with serving justice. I don't know what that situation might be about. Maybe something was toxic. Some people had you fucked up. And you're like, no, I'm delivering justice, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. This is good things coming. This is beautiful things coming to you. Something's ending, but also something's beginning. Something new is coming in. And it has to happen that way. The Wheel of Fortune is like, it's not up to us, right? Whatever comes in, whatever's taken away, it's not up to us. But this is delivering good news or good luck. So with whatever journey you may be on, it will manifest something nice. We have the King of Cups here. This could definitely be your energy. That's you. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, masculine energy. I see this as you learning how to love yourself much more appropriately. You learning to love yourself the way you need to be loved. On the other end of the spectrum, I do see this as you offering love to someone else. Like you have a lot of love for somebody. You have a lot of love for someone and they might love you back, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. You might hear that they love you back. You feel like justice is being served now, like we can be together or however it resonates. But this is you offering love to someone else or just having self-love. Being more in touch with your emotions. Two of Swords reversed. So you're making a final decision about something. You're no longer, holding back for anything. You're cutting things out. You've forgiven yourself. You're releasing negative thoughts. And you've come to a decision that you're not going to let anything hold you back anymore. No anxiety, no depression. Nothing's holding me back anymore. You've made a decision to move forward bravely and courageously. Move forward without any burdens on your mind or about certain situations. Very nice. You're like, I had to take this time out to really see things for what they are. But I've taken that time for myself. And guess what? I love myself. I love myself. I've forgiven myself for what I may have done. I've forgiven the other person for what I may have done. Now I'm focused on having justice within my life and bringing good things into my life. I've learned how to mesh these darker and lighter aspects of my personality, and I've just been reminded that I'm the shit. Let's get some clarifiers. What happens after eclipse season comes out? Okay, we'll take them. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, it's okay. Let's see what's happening here. After eclipse season ends. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna keep it real. When someone sees you step into your personal power, which that's what you're doing. You're like, I'm the shit. I'm the baddest, whatever. That can be intimidating for people. Scorpio, you're already intimidating. But It could be that you've intimidated somebody to the point where it starts to get complicated. Let's say that first. So, coming out of the eclipse season, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So, I do think this is you. I think this is you, perhaps, now that you recognize just like how powerful you are, how magnetic you are, what you have to offer, it could place you in this state of mind of you want to protect yourself more, you want to protect what you have to offer yourself more. So, because right here you're the King of Cups, or up here you were the King of Cups, and you're like, hey, this is what I want, this is how I feel. And with the Knight of Cups reversed, it is either, you know, taking that love offer back, or the love offer you are giving is planted in these just kind of it's very player-like. It's you're playing games, jealousy, possessiveness. And that's what you're all about, Scorpio, being jealous and possessive. Somebody could see you like that, seeing like when you're really, once you've learned how to, you're like, yeah, I am jealous and possessive. That's how I am. Okay, and next. And somebody could be seeing that and they're like, I don't like that. Like, you know what I mean? But the Knight of Cups reversed is definitely, it's a love offer, but it's not necessarily in the highest vibration. Followed by the Nine of Wands. So this is you, like, you guys trying to persevere through something, or trying to keep it going, trying to persevere towards something. But the Hierophant reverse could be dealing with a Taurus. It speaks of a commitment being broken down, right? A breaking of a commitment. So Scorpio, I hate to say this. I do hate to say this, but some there could be cheating involved. There could be. Especially with this Knight of Cups, you're like, you know what? I'm the shit. I'm about to do my own thing. I mean, I still love you. I still have all this love for you, but I do want to do my own thing in the meantime. So it may start to become difficult to mask that part of yourself, to reel it back in. You're like, oh, it goes like this, to reel it back in. And it could be that a commitment becomes broken because of it. Five of Wands reversed. So this is like you're no longer putting up a fight. And I think this could be somebody that you're dealing with no longer putting up a fight. They're like, okay, I'm not going to fight against this person's super intense personality. I'm not going to try to fight them anymore about how I've been feeling. I'm gonna let them overpower me a little bit. But it starts to fuck with the balance between the relationship, the Six of Pentacles. There's an unequal give and take, or someone's not giving at all. And it really starts to affect what you were wanting to achieve in the first place, which is this Ten of Cups. It's overall happiness. Yeah. So, like, basically what I'm seeing is, as far as when you're coming out of this eclipse energy, you're coming out very strong, very powerful, but also it's a little bit like, how can I word this? I'm trying to phrase this. Arrogance? Yeah. You're coming out maybe a bit arrogant to the point where you may be fucking up the commitments that you have in your life, the foundations you have in your life. And someone is like, I'm not even going to try to fight them. They're trying to overpower me. I'm not going to fight against this. And it starts to really fuck with the give and take, the equal, the equality, the balance in the relationship. But you do want to be happy. You want to have, like, keep going with this independent streak and and feeling powerful, but also at the same time, too much of that is going to really affect the foundation you're trying to build with the person that you care about. Yeah. Woof. All right. Who comes next? Sagittarius. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. What overall message does Sagittarius need during this eclipse season? What's the overall energy for Sagittarius during this eclipse season? Wow, overthinking can spoil the magic. 00. You have a clean slate here. You have a clean slate. 00 is universal. So it's basically kind of like having the world at your fingertips. But there may be a danger of you overthinking that and have like, you're like, wait a minute, why are all these good things happening? Like, hold on, something's amiss. But it's not. It's just kind of like the universe gift to you, like, here, you know? So it's basically like you may be overthinking something like really good in your life, even though it is magical, right? You have a clean slate here. No, nothing really. You just have to be yourself, kind of. That's what I'm hearing. Just be yourself. So you're definitely healing from something. You're healing from something. You're releasing negative thoughts. And you may have felt shut out about something, but you're walking away from whatever you felt shut out about. That's a lot of cards. I really have to go to the bathroom. I might pause this. I'm gonna pause this video. Okay, sorry guys, I really had to pee. I tried to hold it, but I've been holding it for a long time. I have the bladder of like a 3-year-old. Okay. So, yes. Going back off that message. There's something you're healing from, releasing negative thoughts, and you may have felt you were in a period of feeling lonely, but you're walking away from that. You're like, wait a minute. I do feel healed. I have these things to look forward to, so why would I be sitting here looking all sad and shit? Okay. So let me start from the beginning. Yeah. 5 of Cups, reverse. So again, healing. Healing. 9 of Swords, reverse. No longer staying in a negative thought pattern. With the 5 of Pentacles, you were feeling left out in the cold. You were feeling a sense of loneliness. But you're like, why the fuck would I be sitting here? I'm walking away from that. Bye. 8 of Cups. You're walking away from that period of whatever, right? We got the Queen of Cups. This is having deep emotions for something or for somebody. With this 8 of Cups, you could be walking away from, you know, something that was making you not feel emotionally unfulfilled, and you're walking towards the Queen of Cups, who is like, I got you. She's like, I got you. I fuck with you. I got you. So somebody wanting to offer love, or you wanting to offer love, you're like, hey, I have all this love to give, you know? We have it followed by the Page of Cups reversed. So while there is this desire from either you or for the other person to offer this love, you have emotions or love for somebody, the way you may address that, you may be holding back just a little bit. So you have these strong emotions, but you may still be holding back. Because you're like, I am healed. But healing is ongoing, right? So it's almost like you don't want to completely jump into something. So yeah, you have these strong emotions, or they have strong emotions for you, but either you or the other person is still holding back just a little bit. Yeah, switch decks. Okay. You guys, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Cups now, but she's in reversed. This is emotional instability. Emotional instability, followed by the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. Something that's toxic, self-sabotaging. I think what I'm getting from all of this, y'all, is one, there's a fear of getting hurt because it's almost like you don't know how to express your emotions. You're having a hard time expressing your emotions and you're going back and forth between, yes, I love you, I want to be with you, and hold on, no thank you. You're definitely having a hard time dealing with your emotions about this situation. So it's almost like you're playing games a little bit, and it's self-sabotaging. It's a bit toxic. Like giving your love to somebody and then taking it away. Or it could be that you're giving your love to somebody, you're trying to, but it may not be reciprocated in the way that you need, so then you take it right back. Or they've made you feel like at first you're feeling Queen of Cups upright, now you're feeling Queen of Cups reverse. And you may be playing off of that and you're starting to be petty and toxic. Very interesting. If this is someone you've been dealing with for a while, you guys could have this dynamic of hot and cold. Hot and cold. Ace of Wands reversed. Something not feeling as passionate as it used to, or withholding messages of passion. I like that way better. I think you're withholding these messages of passion because if somebody's being hot and cold towards you, you're like, well, if you're not feeling me the way I'm feeling you, I'm not taking it right back. Five of Swords reversed. I don't think you want it to be like this. You don't want it to be like this. This is when it's like super petty and everyone's like playing mind games with each other, hurting each other. But the fact that it's reversed tells me that you don't want it to be like that. You want to stay balanced and stable, but it's hard because there is this game of hot and cold. Or there is this fear of getting hurt. Yeah, someone might be just so many mind games, you guys. Lots of mind games. Ten of Swords. So there could be a painful ending that's already taken place. It could be happening right now. It could be looming. You know, this is just overall eclipse energy. So it's been going on for, a couple weeks now. So a painful ending here has loomed because someone's feeling very like their heart's being fucked with, or both of you guys are like fucking with each other's hearts. You're like, hold on, it took me forever to heal from this. I was feeling lonely. Now I've taken a chance on you, or I've taken a chance to make this happen again. And it's just, there's something still wrong with it. It's very, very painful. It's very painful. You're like, I don't want it to be like this, but this is how it is. Page of Swords. So you guys had to get better at communicating. Really, really get better at communicating. After something may have ended, and this also could say that communication is coming in soon. Like this person wants to communicate with you, or you want to communicate with them about what happened or why things turned out that way. But there's still this want to talk to this person and figure things out even though things have ended. Let's get some clarifiers. What's going on after eclipse energy dies down? So once you've worked through your anxiety about this connection, with the Eight of Swords reverse, once you've worked through that, you know, just releasing toxic things around you. It could even be with this person, y'all. I don't think you guys are, I don't see a breakup here. I mean, I do see a breakup here, but I see you guys still being connected, still talking. But once you've worked through that, which you are trying to work through it because you don't want it to be like that, a new opportunity is here with the Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity. Could be with this person, it could be with someone else. And there you go. Okay. Hotty totty. We got the Queen of Wands. That's your energy. Fire, feminine fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're going to be standing, like, you're still going to be very much so, how can I say it? There's a new opportunity here, and I don't think you're going to be hesitating to take it. You're not going to be hesitating to take it. We have the Emperor card here. Aries energy. So you could be wanting to embody the Emperor too, as far as standing strong in your beliefs about this connection, or standing strong within your beliefs that you are going to approach a new opportunity. But you guys, we have the Tower card here. So it's going to be like another ending, you know, or it's going to be just things coming to light, like this structure being broken down. It may result in like a blow up of just, hey, like, wait a minute. I think you're still going to have like passion and fire for this, but there's going to be another Tower moment because somebody here is still not really doing the work. And I think it could be the other person. The last card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like the divine stepping in. This is spirit stepping in. This is an ending, but it's also a new beginning. So I do think something's going to end, but it's making space for like another beginning to happen. Or once you guys have broken things down, once you guys have had this Tower moment, something good can start to manifest between y'all. But it can only happen if everybody does the work. And I feel like it's like this, it's playing games here. Like, I love you one day, I love you the next. Or let me talk to you all day and I don't want to talk to you today. Like, you know what I mean? And it's causing a lot of issues. It's causing a lot of endings and getting back together, like, you know? So I think once you guys have this Tower moment, things will start to move forward. And it's just kind of life, you know? Going back to your overall energy with the Oracle card, overthinking can spoil the magic. So if you do fuck with this person heavy, Sag, and you do, try not to overthink it. Try not to play those mind games because it's toxic to play those mind games. It puts you in a low vibration. If they're playing games and they're giving you scraps of affection or whatever else, then you know what you need to do. But don't resign yourself to playing games or being emotionally manipulative. Because what does that prove? What does that prove besides that you guys don't need to be together? Everybody has to do the work. Everyone has to do the work. Alright? Alright. Capricorn. Hey, Capricorns. Okay. Sorry, I'm making it seem like I just started the video. Capricorns, what's the overall energy for Capricorns during this eclipse season? What message does Capricorn need during this eclipse season? Let it happen. I heard let it happen. Oh, you guys got a flip. Find your sacred flow. 12, breaking down to a 3. You know what, you guys? I'm actually being called to pull another Oracle card for y'all. What other messages does Capricorn need to receive? Thank you. Okay. Find your sacred flow. So kind of definitely choosing your own path, finding what brings you a sense of stability and going that way. And it can't be compared to how everybody else is doing things or what this person wants. It's very much so how you can move forward and what makes you feel comfortable moving forward. We have cut the cords of doubt. That's 42, breaks down to a 6. Cut the cords of doubt about, I know you guys harbor a lot of self-doubt. I think that's fairly self-explanatory for y'all. Cut the cords of doubt about whatever it is you guys may be thinking about or leaving behind, embarking on, whatever it is. Just don't be doubtful about that, okay? Trust your gut, pretty much. Trust yourself. We have celebrate your wins. That's 49. That breaks down to 13, which breaks down to a 4? Question mark? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Celebrate your wins. I feel like you guys do have a lot of things to be proud about. Even embarking on a new journey is something to be proud about, and it's not something to shy away from. Don't feel doubtful if you're wanting to start something new or feel doubtful about your achievements and where you are at this point in your life. Celebrate your wins and share your abundance with people. That card is about sharing your abundance. All right, let's hop into it. Like literally. Okay, I'm actually stopping right there. I feel like you guys already know what's happening. Like, that's how your cards came out so fast. Wow. Okay. Really long message. Some of you guys may be moving forward to something, almost with this state of mind, like, I can't fail, I'm doing it, I'm doing this, I'm going for it. You're like, I'm going for it. You're going for something that may not fuel your fire, or you may be going towards something so impulsively that it has created an imbalance between, like, you know, within yourself. And you almost feel like you made a bad judgment call about something. You made a bad judgment call about something, and once it was revealed to you, you're like now in the state of mind where, okay, I have to rebuild myself because I feel spiritually imbalanced. I feel like I'm not living within my truth. So let's break it down. Page of Wands. So going towards something very fervently, right? You're going for it. You don't care what anybody has to say about it. You're just like, nope, I'm going. We got the Ace of Wands reversed. So this could signify you losing passion about something, but it could also, this to me is very like chaotic energy. It could be very like aggressive and also like almost temperamental. Like you wanting to go towards something, you're not really caring what anybody has to say about it. Or you going towards something anyway without regard to how you truly feel deep down inside. Yeah. Yeah, the Judgment card reversed. So this speaks to me about you making a decision that probably was not in your best interest. You made a decision and you saw that it really wasn't in your best interest. And it's brought you to this reverse tower moment where now you see things for what they really are, and now you have to like rebuild yourself, rebuild what, you know, what was lost, or rebuild you're definitely taking a step back. I don't mean it like you like fucked up, but I don't think you fucked up. You may think you fucked up. I don't know what's going on over there, But I do think you are recognizing that you may have moved forward and you made a judgment call, like a bad judgment call. And now you have, once you've recognized it, now you're trying to figure out how to come out of it. And then we have the High Priestess reverse. So there may be a sense that you feel like you don't want to admit that to yourself, Cap. You may not want to admit to yourself. But something has you feeling a little bit misaligned, spiritually misaligned. Eep. Okay, then, come on, man. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is your energy. You feel kind of unstable right now. You feel unstable. You may not be feeling like you want to nurture anybody's emotions, not even your own. We have the Six of Swords reversed. So this is you not really wanting to move away from something or struggling to move away from something. Perhaps it's what you made the bad judgment call about. Something's unstable now, but you're having a hard time moving away from it because you may have invested a lot into this. But with the Four of Wands in reverse here, it's not necessarily making you happy. It's not making you happy. The Empress reversed. You don't see growth. Something's not growing, or you don't see something manifesting here. You feel like you've put yourself in a position where you're unhappy and you're unable to manifest, and you're just like, what the fuck? The Chariot. Even though you can't move away right now, you're definitely wanting to. You're definitely wanting to move forward. You might be wanting to just like move away from a relationship, a job. But you went towards something impulsively, and I think you were kind of like ignoring like something in the back of your head that was like, I don't know if you should do this, or do you really want this? And you did it anyway. You made a bad judgment call. Now you're trying to have to like build yourself back up from that, but you're having a hard time, like you're struggling to move away, even though you really do like want to move away from it. But something is making you feel unhappy, and you're not seeing really growth here. It's leaving you feeling pretty unbalanced within yourself. Let's get some clarifiers. What's the energy out of this eclipse season? Yeah, definitely. Five of Wands. You're fighting, Four of Pentacles, to let go of something you've invested in. Seven of Pentacles. You're definitely fighting against letting go of something that you've already invested in. Like you can't move away from it. You're like, I'm already here. Like I don't want to move away from this. I don't want things to change. Even though it's not making me happy, you're really struggling to let it go. You're fighting against this voice in your head that says move on, because you're like, no, I've already invested all this time in it. I don't want to let it go. So that's what you're dealing with outside of this eclipse energy. Y'all, okay, we got double confirmation here, okay? So we have the Devil. That's you. That's Capricorn. You guys are. What I like about this is this self-realization that you guys have come to, because you guys can't get. You guys feel within your power, but you only feel within your power because you have gotten to this sense of realizing things for what it is. It could also just speak to something that is toxic. Definitely the situation, but that's you guys. And we have the Ace of Wands being confirmed again. So there's something you definitely lost passion about, something that you may have done impulsively, and now you're just kind of like, I don't know anymore. The Five of Swords reversed. You're going to be trying to come out of this painful realization. You're going to try to figure out how to bring yourself up out of this painful realization. So that's what you're dealing with, you guys. That's a lot. That's a lot. But good news is when you see things like the truth for what it is, it's going to be hard to, you can't forget the truth. Like once you know the truth, you can't forget it. So you're just gonna have to act accordingly, and you will be, because you're within your power at the end of all this. You're gonna be within your power, like, okay, I see things for what it is, but it's just gonna be up to you to act on it. All right, Aquarius. What's the overall energy for Aquarius during this eclipse season? What message does Aquarius need to receive during this eclipse season? What message does Aries need to what message does Aquarius need to receive during this eclipse season? That's kind of a lot. I'm gonna condense it, you guys. What message does Aquarius need to receive during this eclipse season? Okay. We have the distraction of shiny things. That's 15, breaking down to a 6. So obviously speaking about having, like, being distracted by material things or things that look good on the outside but really are not going to be making you feel good on the inside. And we have what's your honest truth, 20, breaking down to a 2. What's your honest truth? So you got to really, this is all about you really thinking about what truly makes you happy, right? You've been distracted and these things seem good on the outside, but they don't feel good anymore. So you're getting back to a sense of, okay, what do I really need? What do I truthfully need? What makes me happy? Like, who am I, you know? All right, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be releasing negative energies and negative things that are around you, releasing, maybe you guys are coming out of anxiety and coming out of depression, and then you're making this decision to hold on to this feeling of wanting to move forward. So you're definitely wanting to move forward, but I see you still struggling with your emotions and struggling with self-truths, and that may be stunning your growth. But we'll read it a couple different ways. So we have the 8 of Swords reversed. So this is no longer feeling anxious, no longer feeling depressed, right? And you made that decision. 2 of Swords reversed. You're coming to a final decision. We got the 4 of Pentacles here. So this could be you deciding that you're going to be all about your money. He's holding onto his coin. So you could be deciding, like, you know what? I'm about to focus on my money. I'm about to focus on being abundant. But this is you definitely holding on to something. And with the 8 of Wands here, being about moving forward and propelling yourself into something new, you could be holding on to your idea of freedom now. You're like, yes, I was feeling trapped. I was in a bad mental state. But now I'm going to hold on to this new found freedom that I have. Could have to do with you, like you have released somebody, finally deciding you're releasing like toxic attachments, and you're not looking back. You're moving on towards feeling a sense of freedom. But we also have the moon here. This is Cancer energy. This to me, so we have the moon, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. This to me says that there's still things that you're not being honest with about, like, to yourself. You may be struggling with feeding your emotions or expressing your emotions. And that may make you feel kind of alone, but you also feel like you can't talk to people. You feel like if I express my emotions, people are going to think differently of me. People are going to leave me. If If I express my emotions, I will isolate myself even further. But I also think this is you being in a really, really, really deep reflection period. But you know what I like about this? There's so much growth here. Like when I see these two cards to me together are very, very strong. The Moon and the Hermit next to each other, very strong. And it just speaks of somebody who's dealing with shit. You're just like, I just need to be alone. I'm dealing with a lot. I need to be alone right now. Yeah, I'm going towards a new adventure, new beginning, but I have to do it alone. And I have to deal with things alone right now. We have the Empress. So when you're doing this, what you don't know is, or it may not feel like it at the time, is you are manifesting this new beginning, right? You're manifesting this new beginning as a new person. You've grown. You've planted the seeds. You're seeing things starting to harvest. You see, like, you have a new sense of, like, newfound sense of freedom that you have manifested, and you're ready to reap those rewards. Yes, you're coming out of a depressive period of mind, but there's still things that you have to work on and work through emotionally. But you're no longer doing it from a period of feeling sad. It's more of like, I have to do the work. And when you're doing that, what you don't know is that on the other side is like things are growing while you do that. Things are manifesting while you're doing that, harvesting. So there may be a lack of instability here. Aquarius, some of you guys could have what I see is there may be a sense of your home life or your finances that could be in a state of influx right now. It feels a little bit imbalanced, or you're just not feeling stable in general. But while that's going on, you're also feeling very much so connected to yourself emotionally, or connected to the people around you emotionally. There's this shedding of ego that brings a certain kind of strength and allows you to move forward without looking back. So we have the King of Cups. So yeah, like, you're definitely feeling connected to your emotions right now, even though there's a sense of instability in your finances at the moment. You're doing the work elsewhere, and that's fine. That's awesome, Aquarius. It's hard to give yourself to everything at once. Sometimes you just got to focus on one thing, and you're doing that. You're strengthening yourself emotionally. We have the Six of Wands reversed. And I feel like this is a shedding of ego. Like, you may feel like you fell off your high horse, but it's not in a way that is embarrassing. It's just in a way of, this needed to happen because that's not where I was needing to be. I didn't need to feel arrogant. I wasn't needing to feel like nothing was wrong. I needed to get some sense knocked into me. I needed to get pushed off my high horse because I wasn't happy there. I wasn't happy on my high horse. There was something missing. We have the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But this is definitely feeling strong. You're definitely feeling strong. You're feeling so much more powerful. You're in check of your emotions. And you may have not been feeling like that for a while, but now that you do feel like that, you're feeling kind of unstoppable. Like, wait a minute, I can really move forward now because I'm in a better state of mind. I feel stronger now. I was feeling weak before, but now I am strong. I've done the work. I'm strong. We have the Page of Wands. So this is you moving forward with a creative endeavor, or just, you could be flirting with people, but you're just moving forward, and you almost have this childlike essence about you. You're no longer feeling those burdens. So that's kind of what you've been dealing with this eclipse. That's a nice change of pace from everybody else, because everyone else is fucking depressing. Nice. Okay. let's see what you're gonna be dealing with when all this eclipse energy dies out. Why am I shaking? So we have the Two of Wands reversed. This is you. You may be struggling to pick a new path. I think you're moving forward, but with that being said, I don't know if you know exactly where you're going towards. I think you know you're just ready to move forward and have a sense of happiness and excitement back in your life, but you don't necessarily know where you're going. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. If this has to do with finances, then I think this is more so to do with how your finances are, because I don't know if all the Aquarius are feeling financially stable at the moment. But this could be you lacking in, like, not giving as much energy into your career, especially if you're doing the emotional work and focusing more on your emotional life. You could be neglecting your finances or neglecting career, whatever you've been working towards. And it's only because you're kind of in this period of just like, you know, it's okay. Can't do everything all the time. We have the Ten of Swords here. This signifies a painful ending to something, but I think you already knew it was coming, and I have a feeling you already know what it is. It could be even like something like a job that wasn't fulfilling you emotionally. Like, that's why you're just kind of like, I don't really care about this anymore. It could be a painful ending to that. But definitely an ending here, but I feel like you just knew that it was coming. Or you're the one who's initiating this painful ending. And you're like, I can't. Yeah, you're no longer going to be fighting. Like, that card wanted to come out so bad. Oh yeah, you're done. You're walking away from something and you're like, I got this. I'm feeling more powerful. I'm feeling more excited about life. Yes, I'm initiating this ending, but it's because I just don't want to work towards it anymore. But yeah, Seven of Wands reversed. You're no longer fighting like to something or for somebody. You're laying your wands down and you're just kind of like surrendering. It's like a sense of surrender, kind of almost like you're surrendering to the process. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed. So again, I feel like this does have to do with career. Whatever little hope you had for something, I think you're just not really giving into it anymore. Or you're not communicating, you're not offering somebody your time anymore, or a job your time anymore. Like, you were already kind of almost like all the way out, but now you're just like, okay, yeah, I'm not in this anymore. These seeds aren't growing and I'm over it. So you're definitely surrendering to the process and surrendering to the fact that even if other parts in my life or other people in my life may be feeling weird about my new, like this change I'm going through, I feel good. You feel good, Aquarius. I love it. So beautiful. All right. Okay, Pisces. All right. Why am I just wanting to like now move my crystals around? Don't be bringing your badass shit up in here, boy. All right. What messages does Pisces need to receive during this eclipse season? Collaboration of souls. Number 6. Lots of water energy there, yeah. Collaboration of souls is about being with another person. It's about sharing yourself with another person and collaborating on this human experience with another person. You know, sharing your talents with someone, or just, you know, your life with someone, but it speaks to connecting with people. So you could be definitely reviewing your connections, Aquarius, or excuse me, Pisces, or you know, you're just focused more on that right now. Okay, let's see. Lots happening. Lots happening. Okay. Let me try to get this message, okay? Sorry, I'm running out of room. A lot of cards came out. So, we have the Hermit as the first card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But this is someone who has taken time for themselves. They've separated themselves from everybody. They're doing the work and they're reflecting, right? Followed by the Death card, Scorpio energy. So, you going into this period of, you know, seclusion has changed things. It's changed your perspective. It's changed the situations around you. Four of Pentacles. You could be holding on to this new feeling of, like, whatever has come to mind. How can I say this? Okay. I think you might be holding on to a sense of still wanting to be alone, or like not having such deep attachments to people. As a Pisces, that's all you're about, is the attachments, right? Having meaningful connections with people. Things aren't very superficial with you at all. So with you going into that period of seclusion, you see things have changed. Maybe your state of mind has changed, or the people around you have changed. But now you're kind of like holding on here with the Four of Pentacles. What you're holding on to? We have the Eight of Wands. For a lot of you guys, okay, this is what I'm picking up on. This is because I'm kind of like, I think for y'all, you could be holding on to moving forward. Hold on, you guys. Cha-cha! Charlie! Can you turn that down a little bit? Thank you. Sorry. I feel like you guys holding on to wanting to feel independent. You guys wanting to hold on to a sense of independence. You want to keep on moving. You want to keep moving. You've changed. You've changed. People may not like that you've changed, but you've changed. And you're wanting to still, you're holding on to that, lost the word. You're right. You're holding on to your right to move forward. And that could bring a lot of feelings to surface. People may not like that because they may be so used to you being so attached to them. But the ability that you're holding on to your right to move forward and experience new things, that may be making people feel a little weird. We have the Emperor reversed. So you could be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor reverse is very controlling. He's very controlling. He's very manipulative. He could be abusive. That's an abusive card too. And you could be pissing someone off. Someone is like trying to control you. They see you've changed. They see you want new change. They see you want to move towards other things. You're wanting to hold on tightly to your right for new beginnings, and somebody doesn't like that. We have the Moon. You could be dealing with a Cancer. But this is like someone not expressing their emotions, really. Like having secrets and hiding things. Somebody could be hiding like who they really are, that they really feel like this about you. I think that's their energy. I think they may be... They don't know how to deal with their emotions. They don't know how to speak without being rude. Some of them don't know how to speak without being rude. They don't know how to like really process their emotions the right way, and it comes off as very controlling and possessive and manipulative. They see you kind of wanting to do your own thing, like you wanting to be alone, and somebody doesn't like that. They want to hold on to you and kind of have this hold on to your emotions. But your Six of Cups reverse, you're releasing the past. You're wanting to release the past and move towards this Nine of Cups energy, which is having options, indulging and having fun, you know. It could be you're being promiscuous. Wish fulfillment. So you're wanting to release the past and move forward to something else. And someone else is really not feeling that. But you're like, I'm here to do my own thing. I want to collaborate with souls. I want to, be like water. I don't want to be, tied to one thing. I want to flow freely. So we have the Star card reversed. So there's something you've lost hope in, right? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but there's something you lost hope in, something you lost faith in, but it's something that you've learned to deal with. You've learned to heal from it. The Eight of Swords reversed. You're no longer feeling trapped in your own mind. You're no longer feeling mentally imprisoned by, could have been this person, or just some attachment that you weren't feeling. Like you no longer feel insecure. You want to just go and do your own thing. Wow. Okay. So there goes that double confirmation. So this is their energy again, because they got the Moon twice. We have the Ten of Wands. I think this person's carrying a burden about how they've treated you. They're carrying a burden about how they've treated you. And we have the Moon here, double confirmation. They still don't know how to deal with this. They don't know how to tell you how they feel. They're holding on to secrets, but they're just emotionally underdeveloped. I just keep feeling like they're emotionally underdeveloped. This person does feel heartbroken. This person could have made you feel heartbroken as well. But you feel heartbroken. Or they feel heartbroken, excuse me. And there's an ending. Especially with that 10 here and the Three of Swords, there's an ending here. You're like, Knight of Cups reversed. This is player energy. This is feeling possessive and jealous. This is somebody, even if they're not offering you love, or if they are offering you love, they're not offering you the love that you deserve. Someone who's jealous and possessive. I don't like their energy, Pisces. I really don't. I don't like their energy. But they're carrying this burden of, if they may want to get back with you, but they want to get back with you for all the wrong reasons. They're wanting to get back with you because they see you flourishing. Yeah, but you're like, I'm going towards stability. Oh yeah, you're not having it. Ten of Pentacles. you're going towards stability. You're like, I want to be happy. I want to be comfortable. If this was somebody that you were married to, you're like, I deserve to have a happy home, and I don't feel happy with you. I want to do my own thing. Some of you Pisces, some of you do want to get back together with this person. You do see you guys getting back together. You want that like white picket fence deal, you know. But you're going to be speaking your truth about the situation. They're having a hard time doing that, but you're going to tell it like it is. You're going to be communicating how you really feel. And I think you're going to be communicating, Three of Cups, that you just want to have fun. You just want to have fun. For the other Pisces group that I'm picking up on, I see that if you do still want to have a foundation with this person, you could be communicating that you do want to reconcile, but it will take time to do that with the Hanged Man. You're like going back and forth between wanting to do your own thing and wanting to have a relationship with this person. For the other group I'm picking up on, you guys are just like, no, I want to be free. Because, you know, I mean, this person is heartbroken, but they have very low vibrations, and I don't know if they're ready to just like, I don't know if they're ready emotionally. They're coming off very low vibrational. And that's for, I meant to say, that's for the end of, like, after we get out of this eclipse season, that's going to be the energy. You guys going towards stability, whether it's like a loan, you're like, I know what I deserve, and until I get that, I'm going to do my own thing and have fun. But the other one of you guys are going to communicate with this person that is heartbroken over you, that you do want to reconcile, but it's going to take time because you're just like, you don't know about them because they are low vibrational. They see you as very sexy and passionate. They see you within your power. It's too many cards. They see you within your power. And you're definitely coming into your power. Yeah. This person, you guys, so this is you. This is how they see you. They see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as passionate. They see you getting attention from other people, and they don't like that. Five of Swords. You guys, this is them being so petty, and they may see this as you. They may see this as you stabbing them in the back, or just because this just could be how they're feeling. They're feeling like very petty and jealous, wishing bad upon you. Like, oh, she'll be back or he'll be back. But this could also them feeling like that's you. Like you have stabbed them in the back because you are doing your own thing now. And if you are one of the Pisces who are thinking about getting back together with them, you're not coming back immediately. And they're like, what the fuck? I thought I had control over this situation. And you're showing them that they don't. Bitch. All right, I think that's all the signs. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're gonna come out of this alive. That's all I can say is we'll come out of this alive. It's been really crazy, but I just hope that everybody stays true to themselves. I hope everybody stays true to who they are and just realize there's a greater purpose behind all of these changes, okay? This lunar eclipse is going to be crazy. It's coming up, and secrets are going to be revealed. Truths are going to be revealed, so just stay tuned for that, all right? I love y'all so much. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. I'm taking personal readings right now. I'm moving to fucking Brazil. So, buy my readings, okay? Because I need money. No, I'm kidding. I'm really not, though. But I don't want to sound like that. Anyway, you guys have a rest of the good July. Stay strong, okay? I might push out individual readings, but I almost think this is good, you know? But yeah, we'll see. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.